We are going to try to do some fishing. Left my tackle box and stuff down there. Water's warming up nicely. Woo. I've fished from pretty much the bridge to here. I fished it yesterday, so I've caught most of the fish that are in these little holes that were willing to bite yesterday, at least. Messing with my microphone, sorry. Making sure it was still on. Last video I made, some of it didn't have any audio. I don't know what was going on. I fished this spot here. Kind of a deep little hole over there. Got a new rod. Oh, it's a Johnny Morse Carbon Light. It's pretty sweet. It casts really good. I'm just gonna use a little Ned rig, weedless jig head on it, a Z-Man, and then my Defender, my favorite Defender rod. I don't know what this lure's called. It's like a wake. It's a topwater wake lure, bluegill. We're gonna see what it does. 7-foot Defender rod. I am going to take this chest mount off because this thing sucks. Okay, alrighty. Let you guys look at the water while I get ready. That chest mount is garbage. Garbage. Hate it. Hate it, hate it. So we're just gonna do the tripod today. Yo, tripod. Okay. Alright. And we're off. I've already fished up in here. There's 2 spots I'm really looking to hit. Well, 3. I'm really looking to hit. That is even worth fishing. Right now, at least. Looks like a beaver's been coming up here. God, that loose gravel sucks to walk on. I'm wearing Crocs, and it just goes straight in your shoes. Rock pissing me off. On the other side of the stump, there's a couple of bass bedding down. Good old creek trash. Basically skipping all these spots. There's a little hole over there. There's a little hole on the other side of that tree. But I want to skip those spots and hit both these two really good spots that I know. A lot of walking. I'm fine with it. I enjoy it. You never know what you'll find walking a creek. You never know. You don't know, and you know. It's like 75 today. Water's warmed up a lot. These rocks are super slick, especially with Crocs on that are your treads bald. You get some new tires. I am going to throw, it's a red-tailed hawk over there. I am going to throw my topwater over here in this spot. I just want to see if there's anything that'll commit to it. I don't know. Looks like a decent little hole here. I jig fished it yesterday and caught some bluegills and stuff. There's a bass on the bed right there. He acted like he wanted to grab it. Slow it down a little bit. Oh? Yeah, he was on that bed. He's chasing perch and bluegill off of it. Might have to throw a jig in there for him. Okay, let's see what happens if I put this jig in here. There's one over here that seems a little more. A little more territorial. They're not interested. Let's see if any of these bigger perch are interested in that jig. No bueno. I'll show you these bass if I can. There's one right there. You can see the clear spot. Let's see here. Ooh. There's one on the bed. And then this one might be harder to see. Where are you? It's kind of in that glare there. You can't really see that one. Yeah. Two little bass bedding down. We're gonna keep trucking. Hoo-yah. They've done some work to this spot up here. Almost looks like they've dammed it off. They've lined it with a bunch of big white river rock, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, here it is. We're coming up to it. So here it is. The spot I was talking about. They've almost dammed it off or something. I don't know exactly if they're going to be building a house in here or what their plan is. But I fished this yesterday and it was very good. Very good fishing. I'm gonna put you guys down here and try my top water in here and see what happens. I know up further this lure will be pretty good. I haven't used it. There's one. I'll pop off there. Got lure in my hand. And he crunched it. Not a bad one. I wasn't ready for that. I don't know what the hell that was. I've never noticed that pillar over there before either. I'll have to check that out later, at a later time. I don't know if I'm running it shallow here, but I was getting bumped. Almost in the tree. Never used this lure before, so that's a good confidence booster that at least one bass hit it. Alright, I'm gonna jig around here for a minute. Do some jigging. Make sure my microphone's still on. Oh yeah. Oh, little perch. He wasn't fully committed with it. But he tried, man. He tried. It's a good one. Decent one, at least. Doing a little jigging. Pretty sure all these bass are on beds. I'm just running it right through their beds. He ate it weird. I knew something had it, but it was just a weird bite. Felt like a weird bite anyway. That was a little baby bass chasing it. Only thing I don't like about this reel is I've cranked the drag down on it. And these fish aren't even maybe a pound. Maybe. And they're screaming with drag every time I try to set the hook on them. Another little baby bass. I'm gonna throw one some more under this tree here. Oh my lord. That was a giant bass there. Huge. At least a 5-pounder. Oh, I got something wanting to dilly with it. There's another little tiny bass. Good lord. There we go. I had another one on there. Finally caught that little turd. Yeah. I thought you messing with it. Little butthole. What's going on? Put up a good fight. Alright. I'm gonna move up just a little. What the French toast is going on there? Ah. Yeah. What is going on? Okay. I'm gonna move down just a hair. Hey. Hopefully I got all that. Now this is for sure a beaver spot. I don't know if it just comes up here in snacks or what, but you can see here all the beaver chewings. Ouch! He's been drinking. Yeah, this is the spot I wanted to get to. I might jig in here a little bit. Ouch. Might throw the swim bait up in here. Might have to extend you guys up. I don't know. This should be alright. I'm not a professional YouTuber. It don't matter. It's something strike at it over there. This spot in general is just crazy looking. I've been at this creek for a lot of years. And every year it changes. Every time we get a good flood, it changes. Okay. That's all I needed to see there. I don't know if you guys can see that pillar over there. That's what I was talking about. I've never seen before. Let's see here. You see a lot of mining around this spot that I'm at. Actually, J&D Off-Road Park. If you look at my front door, J&D Off-Road Park, or better known as Snowball, I'm at the back side of J&D. If you look at my front door. Yes, this was not like this. I just really discovered it yesterday. And it is it's not super deep. It's probably 6 to 8 feet deep over by the big rock bank over there. That's where a bunch of bass are. Man. Here we go. Extend you guys up a little bit. Fish this spot. It's warm out today. There's one. There's one. Hey, 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 hey. Chill out. If you throw that, that's gonna hurt. Got some cool black speckles on them, or her. Feisty one there. That's the first cast, so that wasn't bad. Give it one more cast with this, and then I'm going to jig through there, and then we will move down. Make sure my microphone's still on. It is. Alright, here goes nothing. Try to slow down. Fucker. I mean, dang it. What the? Must be a little guy messing with it. Ah, turd. These little bass are up closer to this bank than that bank. It's a lot deeper over there. These bigger bass are hanging out in the deeper water. Alright. We are going to move down a little bit, not a crazy amount. I'm just going to walk this bank and throw this top water around. See if I can get anything to react to it. Well, had a leaf react to it. That's pretty cool. Oh, had something on it. Didn't fully commit though. Something chasing it right there. There's one. Stay down. You done? You done? Turd. And those hooks are sharp. Holy cow. Man, you ate it good there, bud. Yeah, there. There. Ouch. Not a bad one. I'll send you in the direction of your bed so you can go back to it. And it's gone straight back to it. That's pretty cool. That was a really light bite, honestly. So was that one. Ooh, that one's barely hooked. Yeah, I got you. You trying to hook me with my own hook? I had a horsefly on me. Later. Later. Yeah, they're not like blowing up on it. They're just coming underneath it. And I don't know if they're just trying to bump it to scare it away from its bed, or if they're actually trying to eat it, but I need to put some Earl on my reel. It's not sounding like crunchy or anything, but definitely sound a little dry. These fish are strong. They're fighting hard. I'm gonna ski him in. I don't think he's hooked very good. Nope, he wasn't. Stop. Another decent little bass. They're liking this lure. I am too. I am too. Yeah. can't forget that I have my key in my pocket, so definitely don't want to get that wet. Because they make it cost an arm and a leg to get a replacement key for some reason. On anything, just about anything. Damn. It's nice and quiet out here. Nice and peaceful. At the water, running over the rocks. Let me grab you guys. I don't even know what you guys can see or what you can't see, so I'm gonna throw it down here. This is as far as I'm gonna walk. I don't have work today, but we gotta go to Wally World. Of course. Seems like it's week to week. We have to go to Walmart. I'll put you guys right here. Looks like that beaver's been hanging out over here. Looks like it's been chewing on stuff over here. The only part about this creek that I don't like is as soon as I get down here, I have SOS. I don't have any service whatsoever. Guess there is a couple different ways you could retrieve this. I don't know what the fish think of it, but just a little more commotion, I guess, right? There's one. Little feather. He's hooked. Both sets. I mean, he's tiny. Let's get this one out of you. Dang, bud. There you go. He's a little feather. Something following it. A little bass. Or a perch or a rock bass. Ooh. Something just came out from over here and just tried to annihilate it. Oh man, there's a big bass just right in front of me. Okay, maybe I need to start jigging up here. Alright. I'm gonna grab my little jig pole and I think that I've caught all the fish that are gonna hit topwater right now, so I will be right back. We will see if jigging gets me a couple more bass. That's not where I wanted it, but whatever, right? He must have picked it up and threw it off his bed. He didn't know. Are you kidding me? And it was pulling drag on that fish. That fish wasn't giant. I have no idea, man. I just cranked it down even more than what it needed. Go ahead, take it. Oh yeah. Quit. Quit. Turd. How long did you have it for? Not very long, huh? Crushed it. Ouch. All right. Fuck. Yeah. Whoever that was wanted it. Just didn't commit, man. Ah, yeah. Butthole. Oh, yeah. Little guy. Little. Well, that's why. Because it had a leaf attached to it. There's like a big dog down there. Little baby guy. Let's try to cast it over there. It works. Another dinker. Stop trying to throw it. Shaking. You're gonna be let go, don't worry. Okay, what the hell's going on here? There we go. Getting up in the little fish territory. That was almost in the tree. Either a really big perch or a bass. That's a bass. Come here. Got a giant rock in my shoe. Not a bad one. I've seen some pretty big, well, not giant, but pretty decent fish come out of this creek. A lot of people don't fish it or don't put enough time into it, but if you walk down a creek, you're gonna run into these steep pockets around bends or whatever, trees, that it's a tiny bass that are gonna hold fish. Is he gonna come back for it? That thing is so tiny. Why? Oh? He wasn't that committed. But yeah, you just gotta put a little time and effort into a creek and you will catch fish. Those are the most tiny bass I've ever seen. Probably that tiny bass. Oh, yeah. You turd. There should be fish over there, right? I am not looking forward to horseflies. For some reason, this creek is really bad with them. I about set the hook on his little ass. I was gonna send him to the moon. What is that? That tiny ass bass. I'll come up here with some little creek chubs or shiners, and they will destroy the crap out of them. That's usually what I fish down here with. Creek chubs, shiners. I don't know, I just got an itch to throw some jigs and topwater around. Oh, yeah. If you're looking for size, whoops, as in big bass, I don't know necessarily if a creek is for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can catch some good fish, good size fish on a creek, but if you're looking for your PB or something, I don't see that happening. In the bush again. Yay for Weebus. Alright, I think that's going to do it for me. Unfortunately, I got to walk back. Get home. So when she gets home, I can go to Walmart. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Plus, I don't know if I'm dehydrated or what, but I just don't feel 100%. Plus, I haven't eaten. And it's like, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 3:30. I haven't eaten yet, so that could be it too. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I gotta walk back. At least it's downstream and not up. If you like the video, give it a like. Thumbs up. Scale on my reel. Subscribe if you like fishing content. I try to do a little bit of everything. I'm going to try to do a lot more this summer, different things, catfishing. I've been catfishing here and there in Kansas, off and on. Went to Chetopa last night about till, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Came home, slept till 12, out here. Yep, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys.